just coast around, or the other way as well.
So
Technically.
I'll up the witch talker. I'm like, is this any type of fae you've seen before?
He's like sniffing the air. He shakes his head with us, like a exhaling out all the smoke.
That's kind of what I was worried about.
It's not of here.
Hmm.
He just keeps looking around. Not even in the direction of the anomaly. I'll just call it that for the time being. The anomaly. But just in the tree line. The anomaly is the biggest threat, but doesn't mean there aren't threats in between.
I'm thinking whatever that is going to find us eventually.
Yes.
Perhaps we should sort it before we get too far away from reinforcement.
The town is a safe place, despite its owner. Its environment is in our favor.
Agreed. Just gonna look back. Hey, Corbin.
There's like
Do you know anyone who's
40
over there?
There's like 40 crowheads looking at you. They all shake their head in sync with one another.
Kind of weird. Kind of creepy.
Right.
Yeah, you're 100% certain Corbin has probably inspired some Edgar Allan Poe fairy, writings or something, whatever. Came out the voice.
Instead of knocking at your door,
When we saw the fear, she absconded. Like, he went, like, this way compared to the opposite way, which is this.
Let's see, so you guys were heading he would, okay, so, like, if you guys were, like...
Yeah, I guess the direction doesn't matter, just as long as it's not that way.
No, because what you guys are doing is you guys are going towards town center, and he was going that direction. So technically, yes, he was going in this direction. But not like this. Although to be fair, he got absolutely annihilated before he could get too far. So who knows? Yeah.
Okay. So
I think he was just trying to
get
get out of Dodge. I don't think a direction is terribly important that one.
It's more likely he was heading to the Wild Fae, where we're going, instead of over here.
Correct. Although, in fairness, the direction of the anomaly is in the wild, so...
Gotcha.
Yes and no.
Alright, I'll head back down so we can discuss this.
Okay. You go back down. Rose still asleep, but in the meantime... Raze.
Yes.
You up to anything? Or are you
That's what I'm trying
chilling?
to figure out.
It's you... Fia is here as well. Rose is asleep. Abigail and Varric. Abigail is unsurprisingly nose deep in a book. Although she's not writing in a book, she's reading a book. And Varric is not next to his beloved. He's actually like at the window, an open windowsill, sort of looking out, like legs dangling over the edge, looking at some object. He's not doing it secretly, but he's definitely doing it in a bit of a covered manner. Catalina is not around.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because I have... One of the things I was thinking about is speak with dead with a great-grandfather, but I haven't decided on the questions yet. And also, this time I'm going to wait until Ruan is around, I think.
Fair enough. I will say, you were... Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's Varric that has identified. Does Varric have... Is Augment have ritual casting? I should know the answer to this. I made the fucking class. But I also got 1 hour of sleep, and that's what I'm using as an excuse for ineptitude. Let's see, Augmenter. They do have ritual casting. Okay, so Varric, I will say for Euphia, Varric would have finished identifying the feather, and he does confirm that aside from you having to tolerate his presence, there is no cost.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Need to remember
Yeah.
the cotton buds or something for the ears.
Wait. Half level, it's 5 plus. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, never mind. I was like, did I fucking not prepare the right round spells? I did. So, yeah. Raise. And Fia. You two are the ones that are awake.
If Kirsty has anything, I'm trying to figure out what to ask.
Yeah. Take.
Oh, puppy.
God.
Bless.
You go. So.
Well, the only thing I could really think of at the time was doing the feather, but that's it. No, I guess
That's fine.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably just be sitting there, like, now the feather's done, I'm just, like, putting it deep in my bag. The recesses of her satchel. Looking through our notes, I guess, and just seeing if there's anything worth jotting down that's of interest, I guess, in the general area. Which I assume is quite a lot, considering it's, a wild town. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a town made of shards in its own, basically, grove. A clearing amidst the wilds of the forest or the Feywilds. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose you'd just be writing down everything here for, like, later. So, like, haha, I can look this up later. Fun times are ahead.
Hell, you can do some lovely renditions of the town and stuff like that. It's not like there's much coloration you gotta do here.
Hey!
So a sketch is probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's... Trying to avoid the bell tower as much as possible.
Luckily, don't worry, it doesn't have line of sight in your guys' room. So, and you're just chilling. Abigail is doing something similar to you. She's reading books on assorted legends of the Feywild and stuff like that. And Varric is like looking intently into this like crystal thing. So, that is you.
Yeah.
Ruhan eventually returns back, looking contemplative, and Witchstalker looking as... He's looking a bit more irritated than usual, but he's been looking like that ever since you guys started walking around the Feywild, so... can't say it's too surprising. So, do you have anything you want to ask Great-Grandfather? Or... You can open the table. You can open it up to the table if you so wish, or if you want to keep it personal, you can. That is up to you.
No, seeing Ruhan return, I think the first thing I'd do is just ask him. So, what did you find out?
I don't know if I was prep.
Oh, it's bad out there.
Oh, yeah?
Fire in the sky, smoke disappearing. I suppose that's fairly standard for Fey stuff. Witchstalker doesn't know what it is, and Corvus says there's no Fey associated over there. I do think it's something we should address sooner rather than later, while we still have assistance from the restored lady.
Yeah, that'd be wise, race team.
Fire out in the wilds. That's very rare. If not absolutely unheard of outside of certain spots.
Witchstalker also doesn't believe it's any Fey,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
given the fact that the sensor...
The eyeball.
I think we might have some traitors.
Traitor. Like the ones that me and Rose run into. Those chairs.
Ran into is a very generous way to say that. Yes.
No, we
More
Let me keep my
literally
pride.
ran
Let me
into
keep my
them.
pride.
Ran towards them. Into open arms.
With full-
Purposely
full
went to.
gusto.
Purposely went.
Won't be too surprised. They were to teleport on the continent, teleporting from one room to another. Varric just shrugs. Seems
Guess
likely.
that makes sense. Guess that makes sense then. Don't know why I only really expected to run into, like, Faye. I guess.
Maybe they don't know, or why would they know, that the thing that they want no longer is with us, you know?
Oh. Oh, do you think they're following us for that?
I think so. Oh yeah, Ruhan, by the way, Ray's wanted to ask you a thing or two. Seeing as this one is snoring now. Yeah, Ray's be thinking of things to ask great grandfather.
Oh, what really? Oh, why is he a rat? Is he? Oh yes, I mean,
Ruhan just like adjusts his armor to make sure he looks proper.
Yeah.
he
The lint off.
comes back his fur.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much.
Well, I mean, I doubt he knows anything about the traders, but that would be good information.
Oh yeah, Ray's will ask him.
You also said that you don't think making the weapon is your goal anymore.
No, the weapon, yes, will be made, must be made. The place that Ray's wanted to see, the go-to, the path is different, but the destination, the weapon is the same. Oh yeah, that reminds Ray's. What does great grandfather know about the traitors?
Are you using speak with them?
Not yet.
Okay, double checking.
So the first thing Reyes wanted to ask him was the decorum for meeting the father or dragons. Maybe he know a thing, maybe he don't. Also the place that he talked about, the metal with the rare ores in the Fae. Ruhan, do you think this be a proper solution for the anvil? Could such a thing be made, you reckon?
I mean, they might have access to old craft materials. That's at least as good, if not better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now Reyes remember.
Mhm.
You
Let's
might ask him
see.
anything he knows about the Waystone. We are headed there after.
Yeah, Reyes have one more question for great grandfather. Anything anybody curious about?
Anything at all?
If no one has anything, I do know something I was curious about, though it's not really pertinent to helping us get anywhere.
Yeah, might as well ask when Reyes can do it.
Where is he exactly?
That's an excellent question, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good one. Reyes will ask.
Mm-hmm.
Reyes think you find the answer interesting. We'll see. All right, let's see. Is this a ritual or not? I think it should be.
Are you using the shrunken head to do it, or are you casting a spell to do it?
I will.
The shrunken head has like a once per week one built into it. Remember, so
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah,
are you
that's
using
true.
that
I
or
haven't used that in a while, have I?
no? You have not. No.
No. All right. Yes.
Definitely not in
So
the past week.
okay.
Yeah, not in the past week.
He gets grumpy when he's not offered stuff. So
He does.
I mean, you gave him ambrosia.
Just get more
Does that
ambrosia.
give you-
It's
yeah,
easy.
does that give you like some like leeway? I'm just like, hey, we gave you some real good shit last time.
all right. Let's see. How many? Okay, so how many great grandfather uses would you say is in a
Great-grandfather.
bottle of ambrosia?
How many charges of great grandfather do we get out of this?
Yeah.
booze?
Yeah.
See, I'm trying to imagine the bottle. It's like a wine bottle, maybe a bit taller.
Just give him some
The
cake from the
wider.
Chavish ration that we got at the time.
Shrunken head's like say the size of a palm. He drinks. He absorbs probably 3 times, 4 times as much as his own volume as a shrunken head. So, well, you already had 1 use from on it, so we'll say 4.
4 remaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ball's not small.
Yeah.
Like making this, delicious thing of divinity and elder powers. Now it comes in like shots. Sorry, buddy.
Tiny ass bottles. Yeah.
Yeah, those like
That's
tiny
awesome.
balls you could buy at like fucking airports or whatever for like just.
Right,
Oh,
so
What
take
a
one of
god,
the
what be
cigars.
this? You insulted me now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You dumb son of a
Right,
gun.
so I'll take one of the bluegrass cigars, stick it in his mouth, light it up. And I'll take and set. I'm assuming there's a table in the building we're in.
Plenty. Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
probably in what is equivocal to like a double reception office outside of the mayor's office. So this is where like
Okay.
2 receptionists and personal assistants would be, and then the waiting room. It has windows out to the rest of the town, good visibility. There's a room which is the quote unquote mayor office if you guys want privacy or if you want to grab a nap in more darkness, as dark as it gets in this town of Shards, that is. Stuff like that.
Yes. So I'll put a great grandfather on one of the tables in the middle of it. Stick the cigar there in his mouth, light it up, take out the ambrosia bottle, and expend one of the 4 uses to use the shrunken head to speak with dead, or I guess speak with grandfather.
He once more absorbs, drinks in semi-literally through flesh, the ambrosia, and takes on a lustered golden coloration. And as it's almost like watching it's like Diablo, like watching like your health bar or mana bar come like bubble back up.
Yeah.
As he takes it in bottom up, it is proportionate to how much the cigar gets instantly, or not instantly, but gradually over the course of just a few moments, just smoke and cinder embers getting closer and closer towards great grandfather's mouth. He exhales, encompassing himself in a little soft cloud of smoke, obscuring him for a moment. And when it dissipates, you see him fully golden, once more in that more lucid, more aware state. Oh, this be real good stuff, child.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Looking
do you
like
need?
yourself. Reese have 5 questions, as usual.
5 questions asked, 5 answers delivered.
Yeah. Question first.
Mm.
What is proper decorum when meeting the father of dragons?
The father of dragons. Noble. Great man. Should be respectful. Respect your elders, huh?
Yeah.
Always. Bring tribute of metal Fitting for a horde of eternity. The better the metal, the better the tribute. Bring company. The strength of the metallic. Numbers, company, wisdom, cooperation. Not necessarily dominance, but company.
Hmm.
You think about that, yeah, like golden dragons, silver dragons. Just, well, you never met Justira, but you heard of her, Justira.
Yeah.
Metallic dragons, that is one of their strengths. Associating with lesser beings. So I guess the rest of the party are your lesser beings.
You already said.
If you want to interpret it that way.
Excuse me.
I mean, I guess Race would. Be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yes, I'm a
okay.
mighty dragon. Here's my posse. They're obviously
Great
Yeah.
grandfather speak great logic. Question second. There is a place of rare metal in the Feywilds. Be this a proper solution for the anvil that will help make the weapon.
A fire giant's anvil, made of metals found deep in the earth. Deeper than anyone ever dig. Except dwarves. This place. This hole. Great grandfather, think you might have a chance at finding something good.
Mm-hmm. That is good. Now for question third. What does great grandfather know about the folk this lot called the traitors?
The traitors, your friends called them. They serve an old thing. A thing born of stars. But before there were stars. An evil thing. A corrupting thing to us in this era. They bad folk.
Yeah. Or the question fourth come from him over there, points at Ruhan. He want to know where are you exactly?
Okay, you're good. I was wondering if great grandfather would say that you like giants too much.
Oh,
You know that great grandfather knows wisdom and restraint.
So, I don't like it.
I was saying great grandfather thinks dragons are pretty great too. He goes to the same. He's the progenitor of Raise's culture.
Look, Ruhan, or not, yeah, Ruhan and him could probably have a long debate about, like, which is better. And then Ruhan just keeps hitting him with, like, yeah, well, one of us is a talking head right now, so...
He's true.
Anyway.
the question fourth. Where are you exactly?
Child, you know the answer to that. I am
Yeah.
with you.
On the table.
Here I am. And I see you now. I watch over you, child. You know that.
Oh, I know that.
Just as him have that lady with him. The one stuck in the metal. Watch over you, child. Although I'm a bit more talkative than her, huh?
Yeah. But on the other
that's
hand,
true.
he not be getting any good stuff.
Mm.
Now the question 5th.
Mm.
Reyes have strange dream.
Mm.
Him stuck in river. The river, him look up. No water surface, just see the stars. Rays float up. Him breathe the water. But then sudden him in big empty place with stars far away. Then he see 2 big eyes, nebulous, looking at Reyes. Then he wake up. What I mean?
Mm. The water you in.
Yeah,
Thick? Dark?
yeah.
Mm. It creep in on you?
You
You sink in it?
think.
Hmm. Great grandfather has no true answer, but has a notion.
Notion is good.
The mother and the father were one long time ago. Thing of what them's call void. A dragon of the void. The first one. The only one back then.
The Ruhan told your dragon much older. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that, about being older, but definitely akin to demons is what I'm hearing.
Ruhan, you have some info that puts technically giants even older. Maybe. Who knows? Or at least equivocally. Who knows? The first dragon.
Mm.
A dragon of the void. They call you Catalyst.
They do.
One of chroma. One of metal. Put the two together, yeah? Mother, father together. History. Repeat itself. And then he...
You can't say he
He's
doesn't
gone.
have a flair for the dramatic.
Ray's not too sure. Ray's like him being one. He don't like to want to be 2.
Alright, that sounded remarkably ominous.
Agreed.
Unless
What
that
is
means
this?
if they rejoin, they'll return to the void.
I'm sure you would be a fan of that, wouldn't you?
I mean, if that's what's best for them, then that's what's best for them. I wouldn't want to stand in the way of that.
Right, right.
That be questions by Ray's tank, the great grandfather of his wisdom. But
One last puff of smoke breathes out from the nostrils of great grandfather, acknowledging your respect.
yeah, Ruhan, the lady in the metal.
Genevieve?
Yeah, Genevieve. Yeah. Does she ever come out? Talk like?
One. She has.
Yeah, that's good.
I asked her if she wanted to be free of this, but she didn't really get a response.
With things like that, like the restored lady said earlier, what do you want, Ruha? Do you want her to be free?
I don't know that that's up to me.
Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of
If I'm being perfectly honest, as harsh and cruel as it sounds, I wouldn't want to give up a single ally until Onipapa's dealt with.
yeah, Reese understand. It's a thing to carry someone with them. Responsibility. Kind of stands up, puts the head back, kind of brushes off some imagined dust from his scales, and looks around. So, betray us.
Yes, I think we should. Well,
When-
wait for Rose to wake up and then handle it.
Yeah, but when she sleep, when hunting this skunk, Ken, it is always a good thing to set ambush. Have we any idea?
Any of you have familiars?
I'm gonna shake her head.
Wow. Not one of you has learned to find familiars, though. That's...
No.
Huh.
Big sad.
I thought that was like a cornerstone. Anyway,
No, unfortunately, mother and father always made a case of not getting random pets.
No, it's a shame.
Barry just shrugs. I mean, this is a familiar. He just sort of flexes the arm apparatus.
Well, I suppose for you.
I mean, they've got a Grobor now. Depending how you look at it, maybe even a Grobon.
I won't insinuate anything for Grobon. Or Grobor. The two of them are rather close, so why separate them? Around this time, Catalina opens up the door, sees all of you standing, sitting, looking at one another, obviously, clearly mid-discussion. She just raised an eyebrow. Did I miss something? I can tell you opened up the ambrosia, I can smell it. And none of you are
Great-grandfather.
dead.
And there might be a trader invasion that we're going to go check out.
Oh, lovely. I'm assuming these lovely traders you're talking about would be in the direction of... And she just points at the orange skies.
No.
There.
Correct.
Perfect. Then we're in agreement. I want to go check it out.
And are we planning to quote unquote ambush or just I don't know, plow on
If
in
the
there?
guide says go, then the wise thing be to leave.
Well, I'm not saying leave. I want to go check it out. Whether or not you accompany me is up to you, although some of you are certainly louder than the rest. Especially in the wilds. Ambush. If you think you can ambush whoever it is, be my guest. But I'm assuming that it won't be such an easy task. It's not often a realm gets caught on fire in the wilds. If we're in the summer Courtlands, sure. But we're in the wilds. It doesn't just happen.
Right.
Okay, if we want to sneaky deaky, as they say here, points at Rose.
Sleeping
We-
groups, yeah.
Reese have a thing that might be help with that. Stay close and your foot, they go away.
Oh?
Pass without trace.
Ah.
We'll see. I don't plan on just jumping right into the place and then scoping around and setting up an ambush. Slow, steady steps the hunter walks.
Nods at that.
Regardless, I doubt we're heading out anytime soon. What with? And she just gestures at Rose sleeping. Her being knocked out. But nonetheless, ready your equipment. I'll be back.
Okay.
So, up until, because I want to say it's only been like an hour and a half at most. Up until Rose wakes